What we now know today as York was founded as a fortress in AD 71 by the Roman 9th Hispana Legion, the same one that would vanish completely without a trace 60 years later. To put this into a little bit of historical context, York actually began its life 8 years before Mount Vesuvius would erupt and bury Pompeii and Herculaneum. The excellent defensive position was consolidated later by replacing the original wooden palisade walls with stone at the end of the century, and then civilians slowly began to build a settlement on the opposite side of the river. The entire Roman fortress spanned an area of around 30 football pitches, with a headquarters building called the Principia sitting partially on the site of the present-day York Minster. The local Briganti tribe of the area named the place Eburacon, meaning a place of yew trees. The Romans Latinized the word to Iberacum. This word has remained in use to this day, with the Archbishop of York officially signing their surname as Ebor. Iberacum would become the capital of the north of Roman Britain, called Britannia Inferior. In the AD 400s, the Romans left, and the Anglo-Saxons from northern Europe took over. They named the city Eforwic. The Anglo-Saxons tended to build mostly out of wood, which has led to extraordinarily little evidence of them being left behind. The city became a major trading hub and was capital of the ancient Kingdom of Northumbria, literally the land north of the River Humber. Then, 400 years later, invading Danes conquered the territory and changed the name of the city to Jorvik. The term Viking is derived from the word vikingur, meaning raider or pirate, so it is more accurate to refer to the people who settled the land as a whole as Danes. They built a large feasting hall and palace for King Guthrum on the site of the present-day, aptly named King's Square. Following the Norman invasion in 1066, themselves descended from Scandinavians who had settled in northern Francia, King William I ordered the building of 2 castles in Jorvik, one each side of the river, making it the only city outside of London to have 2 castles. From here, William would launch his infamous Harrying of the North, which sought to brutally crush pockets of resistance to his rule. With pacification came a relative peace over the land, and so the medieval age began. And you can bet your boots that York was still going to be a major player going forward. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 years of history in under 3 minutes. That's gotta be a record.